So some of the flowers on the Rosengårdmærke is finished flowering. It has had a very long flowering time, really covers a lot of space if you have a lot of bare soil here. So that's a great perennial, very hardy, drought tolerant. And when they start to turn all brown, you can actually collect the seeds, all these brown ones. And notice I do it when it's in, here you go, here, and then you have a lot of new baby Rosengårdmærke. I collect them in coffee filters with a name tag on. You could either sow them now, winter sow them, or keep them all the way until spring next year, and then you have a bunch of new Rosengårdmærke.
For this, we're using regular potting soil because it's the cheapest. We did add water beforehand. That'll help our seeds not get lost and tossed around in the tray.
Oh, and if you want to see a great video on how to winter sow, click the link here.
Good job, Lars.
I'm sowing my Rosengårdmærke here. Really nice and brownish seeds. And those I just sprinkle over the soil here, get all out. And then I'll just add a handful of soil on top so it's just covered. You don't want to add too much on. There we go. Then I'll just take my little name tag here and I'll pop them right out on the shelf in the greenhouse over winter, where they'll be until spring. After changing temperatures, they will start to germinate and you can plant them out in the garden. Do keep an eye on the soil here so it doesn't dry out. So I have my water spray here and keep the soil wet.
Now it's time to place these in the glass house. They're going to need sunlight and they're going to need to be watered once every 2 weeks with a little sprayer. Just keep an eye on them. Once these seedlings start to sprout, they'll be ready to plant out directly in the garden come springtime.
So it has been 3 months and the Rosengårdmærke has really grown, have more than the second set of leaves. Like over here, there's some different ones. And now it's time for me to replant it so they get a little bit more space and then they'll come out in the garden to live. If you don't have the time or the space to repot, you could also take them from this tray right out in the garden.